In the NFL, a league where undrafted rookie free agents usually struggle to make a name for themselves, Kansas City Chiefs running back Carson Steele defied all of those odds, making headlines with some electrifying performances during this year's preseason.
Carson Steele from his own 7-yard line, across the 20, across the 30. Here he goes, Carson Steele breaking tackles with the stiff arm. Inside the 10, the 5, is he in?
Capturing the attention of national media across the country, Carson Steele's rise from a high school standout to a college football and now to the NFL is nothing short of remarkable.
And here's the handoff, and Steele powers his way in for the touchdown.
Today, we'll be breaking down the insane journey of Carson Steele from his early days on the field to his emergence as a promising talent in the NFL. Before we jump into the video, do me a favor, Chiefs Kingdom, comment down below a record prediction for the Chiefs this season and let me know, should we be buying the hype around Carson Steele? Now, let's begin. Carson Steele attended Center Grove High School in Greenwood, Indiana. During his time there, he had one of the most insane senior seasons that I've seen in a long time. Flashback to 2020, when Carson Steele was a senior, he rushed for over 1,600 yards and totaled 31 touchdowns. Over his career at Center Grove High School, this man put up 5,900 rushing yards and was selected as Mr. Football in Indiana after that 2020 season.
Congratulations, you're the 2020 Mr. Football Award winner.
And even so, after being named Mr. Football in Indiana, Carson Steele was still only ranked the 287th best running back in the country, and get this, the 45th best running back in Indiana alone. Coming out of high school, Carson Steele was ranked as a 2-star recruit by 247 Sports. But after his senior season, Carson Steele had a decision to make. Where did he want to play college ball? He had offers from Kentucky. He was also being recruited by Mike Hart and Kevin Wright of Indiana. Indiana State as well was interested, but ultimately Carson Steele decided to commit to Ball State, and this decision would forever change his life. In the early months of 2021, Carson Steele signed a letter of intent to play his college football at Ball State University, and during his time here, he received multiple different nicknames including Thor, Fabio, and Man of Steel. As a freshman in 2021, he rushed for over 800 yards and 6 touchdowns. Yes, as a freshman.
They'll toss it to Steele. Stutter steps through the middle. He's down to the 2, and now they get it to Steele. Breaks a couple of tackles. It's a foot race to the end zone, and Steele will break the tape.
He also squatted 615 pounds and was able to bench press 405. Barstool Sports named him the most interesting man in college football. Before the start of his 2022 sophomore season at Ball State, Bruce Feldman of The Athletic actually listed him in the top 100 freaks in college football. And on November 8th, 2022, he rushed for a career high 198 yards and 3 touchdowns against Toledo.
Completely at this point, it's independent every single week.
Speaking of body of work, how about this guy's work? Carson Steele to the end zone, touchdown. 3rd rushing touchdown of the night.
He also rushed for 192 yards against Kent State, and he was awarded the MAC West Offensive Player of the Week twice during the 2022 season, and through games played on November 19th, Steele ranked 9th nationally with over 1,300 rushing yards on 263 attempts, averaging 5.2 yards per carry. And at this very moment, Carson Steele realized making it to the NFL was in reach, and on January of 2023, Steele decided to enter the transfer portal. And now the script was 100% flipped in the other direction. Coming out of high school, remember we said he was a 2-star recruit, ranking 287th in all of high school football as a running back, but now as a transfer, committing to the University of California, otherwise otherwise known as UCLA, to play for the Bruins. Carson Steele played in 26 total touchdowns. At this point, he might be drafted, so he decided to enter the NFL draft. After the NFL disregarded him from the NFL draft combine, he was forced to test all of his measurables at his pro day. He did run a 4.77 40-yard dash. He also had a vertical jump of 37.5 inches, a broad jump of 9 feet and 8 inches, and a bench press of 28 reps. This was a guy that a lot of NFL teams thought would be nothing more than a fullback. Immediately after the NFL draft concluded, Carson Steele officially went undrafted. But soon came the Kansas City Chiefs, signing him to an undrafted rookie deal, and now this is when things really got interesting. During training camp, Carson Steele really started to turn some heads, but it wasn't until one of the preseason games where he absolutely went insane. And in this video, I wanted to kind of break down the film from his preseason and show you exactly why I think Carson Steele is not only going to be a contributor on this football team as a fullback, as a running back, but most importantly, he is going to be a big time player down the line for them going forward. I can almost guarantee it. Now, real quickly, if you've liked the video so far, hit that like button. If this video gets up to 300 likes, we'll be dropping a part 2 for a different player that you guys want to see, whether it be Rashee Rice, whether it be Xavier Worthy, whether it be someone like Jaden Hicks. Whoever you guys want to see next, comment down below, hit the like button, but more importantly, subscribe if you're new. It is free, it doesn't cost anything, and we will be covering the Chiefs throughout the entirety of the season, so make sure you guys join the family. And with that being said, let's dive into some film. All right, here we go. The first thing that I want to point out when we talk about Carson Steele is this dude's ability to run every single snap like it's his last, right? Watch his play here. He's going to get a nice little inside zone up the middle. We're going to get a pulling guard off to the right. Also some motion by Jared Wiley. And watch how this dude runs his ball, right? Full power, strength ahead, good elusiveness, and taking 3 guys for a spin for about 6 yards down the field. Guys, this isn't any normal running back. This is a guy who has good, vision as a running back, but he's got elite power, elite strength. The legs just keep turning, it seems like, even with 3 guys on his back, right? First thing we see here, good ball carrier vision to, right, take this up the middle and then get skinny, right? This is not a skinny running back, right? He's not an elusive running back, but he still has those capabilities, those tendencies to fit right in through this little gap, plus break some arm tackles, right? Make a man miss, and then boom, carry 3 guys 6 yards down the field. This is a guy that is going to change a bunch for the Kansas City Chiefs. And again, he's going to get playing time right away, right? As a UDFA, remember. Let's watch this from the other angle. All right, so here we go. Obviously, get that pre-snap motion by Wiley. You got a pulling guard here. Again, look at him get through this hole, right? So obviously, you have a guy trying to arm tackle here. Yeah, we don't take those. We get an arm tackle here. Yeah, again, we do not take those. A lot of running backs would fall. Nope. Boom. Beautiful little jump cut. Look at this. Look at this. As a big running back like this, a power back. Boom. Jump cut. And then here, for 3 guys. Just keep turning those legs. He had no help from any offensive lineman, right? Usually you'll see an offensive lineman come and push the pile a little bit. No, he didn't have that at all. He is just using that leg strength to keep going. Oh my, listen, I don't want to compare this guy to Marshawn Lynch, but when you watch him play, Marshawn's the only guy that comes to mind. This guy's different, man. I am excited about this dude's future. Now, here is another play that I absolutely love. The decisiveness, but also the ability to break tackles. Watch this play, and then we'll break it down here. Picks a hole, breaks an arm tackle, breaks another one, stiff arms the guy to the ground, and then gets to the half-yard mark. Could have been a touchdown as well. The one thing I love about this dude is, think about it, right? Once you get to late in seasons, nobody is going to want to tackle this guy, right? He's going to hurt guys just going through him, trucking through him. First thing we're going to notice, some motion, right? Obviously, you got 3 tight ends here. 1, 2, 3. Obviously, we're going to have 2 tight ends lined up at the edge of the tackles. Now, for this 5-man protection, we're going to get some man on the left side. This is called a scat, okay? Scat 5-man protection. These 2 are going to lock in on those guys. And then we got a zone scheme. So all these guys are going to shift their energy to the left side of the line. We're going to get a crackback block here by the tight end. coming off to the edge rusher, which is huge. Now, the first thing that we're going to notice as this play is handed off is we're going to see a lane open up to the left right here. Boom. Okay, so Carson Steele could have easily taken it up here, but what he noticed is we do have some guys getting the inside leverage, or outside leverage, I should say, and he actually likes a little bit more this hole here, as long as he hits up that. So again, right, not being a guy who is very quick to make a decision, he actually took his time and initiated where the O-line was going to be, where he had the most help, and he thought to himself, yeah, this is the way I want to go, even though that hole looks very, very good as well. Let me take it to the right. So boom, breaks an arm tackle, stiff arms the guy to the ground, and then has the breakaway speed to at least fight to the half-yard mark and potentially even get a touchdown on that play. But again, everything you see about Carson Steele, you gotta love it, right? Not only the way he can truck through guys, he can stiff arm through guys. We've already seen him make a jump cut. The man is a power back who is elusive, has good speed for his size, and doesn't care about anything other than winning football games. This is a guy you want on your football team. And so far, everything that I've seen from him, man, I'm bought in. Now guys, before we get any further into the video, do me a huge favor. Hit the like button, but more importantly, subscribe to the channel if you're new. It is free. It doesn't cost anything. If you want more film breakdowns just like this one, just join the family. Again, doesn't cost anything. And if 3-4 weeks go by and you're like, maybe I don't want these film breakdowns, you can easily just unsubscribe. But so many more videos coming out over the next few weeks. Make sure you guys join the family if you haven't already done so, man. I am so excited about Chiefs Kingdom. Not only are they so much better than they were last year, especially in that wide receiver room, but I think their running back room is so much more deep. Their tight end room is so much more deep with Jared Wiley coming over here. Dude, I'm pumped.